Hello beautiful people, in today's video I'm going to be trying a couple different products here today. I have the Makeup by Mario highlighter. I have, not really a new release, but I mean it's newer to me. It's the Huda Beauty Caramel palette, which is, I can't believe I bought a neutral palette. What is going on with me? And then I have a product here from Lawless, the Forget the Filler Gloss. And I also try a little samples of other little things. So if you want to see me trying some new products, let's get right into it. Alright, so going in with this Huda Beauty Caramel Brown palette, we're going to use this shade today. Now, I'm not going to use all the shades, I'm just going to use that one and maybe that one for the outer crease here, just because I don't want to use all of these together. I have different ideas in mind. I did use this one the other day and love that shade. That's the shade, like, that's the reason why I bought this palette. But I mean, I surprised myself. I mean, look, it's a brown palette, and I bought a neutral palette. I feel like I've been more into neutrals lately for whatever reason. I don't know what's come over me. But yesterday I created a look with, I used like a couple shades from my Natasha Denona mini palette. And what was the other? Oh yeah, and my Tropic palette, the brown in that palette. And I really, really enjoyed it. So I don't know what is happening, but I've been like into more neutral looks lately. Which is shocking me because I've been about color like my entire makeup life. Alright, so I'm just taking this. I took this over too far on this side, so I'm just gonna take it. I'm gonna take it less on this side. I'm not really going anywhere today, so I don't really think that it matters if my eyes don't 100% match. But I really want to play with this darker color because looked really pretty. It's like a dark brown, obviously, but it has like a bit of like a plummy shift to it. So I'm just going to take this fluffy brush here and I'm going to go in and I'm just going to start blending it outwards. I'm kind of using this as like a one and done kind of shadow, but I am adding something else to the inner corner because I thought these colors would look pretty together. It looks okay. It turned out better. It's going to turn out better on this side. I think I should have taken the brown just halfway to showcase the more of the pink color that I used. But anyways, so I didn't take a transition color. What I've been doing lately is something actually a little bit different with my looks. And I find it's helping me like neutral looks a little bit better because I don't like straight up matte eyeshadow on me. I feel like when it has a bit of a sheen, it looks much more flattering on me. Okay, so what I've been doing is I've been taking, so I have this little MAC quad here that I put together, and I have the shade, oh sorry, what is this? All That Glitters right here, and I believe this one at the bottom is, yeah, Naked Lunch, and then this one is Arena, I believe. So depending on my look, if I'm doing like a lighter or darker, I'll actually set my, so I'll put my primer on, and then I go over with a really fluffy brush. I take the MAC 224, and from my small eyes that is a fluffy brush, and I go over the crease with a combination of these two, just this one, or the Arena color, and I take it in the crease, and it just kind of gives a little bit more life to the crease area. It gives a bit of a sheen, which I like. So I've been doing that, and because I'm not good at doing neutral looks, as if, I mean, they're not hard to do, but for me, who doesn't really do them all that often, I find they're a little challenging to place, like, you know, what browns. I don't really have like a dedicated brown palette. I mean, this one is a brown palette, but like, other than that, I guess I have the Natasha Denona Glam palette, but I don't know what I'm trying to say. But basically, I have a hard time combining different browns to make them look good, which is maybe why I hated it. But I do find that when I'm doing my looks, I have to have some depth. Like I need to do like a darker brown in the crease, starting the outer corner, and then like a lighter color here. So, being a color lover, it's taken me a little bit to figure out how to make a neutral look good on me. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Okay, moving along, I'm taking this Tarte shadow in the shade Froze. It's a beautiful golden pink color, and I'm just going to take this on the inner corner here, and I'm overlapping it onto the lid. That's pretty. So it starts pink and then it goes gold and then it goes into that plummy color. I like that. I like when you pair two colors that are not from the same palette together and it just works. Some days it doesn't, some days it does. Okay. For my brow bone, I'm just going to go in with my MAC Brulee. And then I'm going to, so I'm going to take this color right here, the one at the very bottom, and I'm going to take that on a fluffy brush here, and I'm just going to tap it on the outer edge just to blend that shade. Do these even have shade names? No, they don't. Just that color. To blend that color out. Okay, now for the inner corner, I'm gonna stick to, I'll stick to gold today. So I'm gonna take my Hustler Baby highlight from Fenty Beauty and I'm just gonna apply that to the inner corner here. Alright, now that the eyelids are done, I'm going to take a brown liner, line my eyes, I'm going to finish up my face, and then I'll come back. Actually, no. Okay, so part of my new makeup, trying new makeup, I did purchase this Fenty Ease Drops, but I'm not sure if it's breaking me out. I got a breakout there and on the bottom of my chin. So I might give this a break for a couple of days just to see if it goes away and what happens when I bring it back. It's either this or the Dior powder. I'm not too sure which one is breaking me out or if it's something entirely different. So I'm going to give these two products a break, but I have been using them pretty consistently for the past week, and so far I really like this. It doesn't do much for oil control, but it does stay in place all day long. So I'm trying to figure out a way to make this more controlling my oils. Today for primer, I tried this one out here. It's the second day using it, but it's the One Size Secure the Blur Makeup Primer. I feel like this does give a bit of blurring properties, but not much. As for oil control, I used it yesterday with my Dior Backstage, and I found that it kind of helped with the shine control. Blurring my pores, I don't think it does a whole lot, maybe a little bit. I like my Smashbox Photo Finish pore minimizing primer more than I like this. I find, you know, if I'm going for no makeup day and I want to actually just put no makeup, no foundation on, I use this on my pores and I find that helps beautifully. But yeah, since I have no new foundation to try, I'm going to go ahead and put foundation on. And then, yeah, I have a highlight, the Makeup by Mario highlight that I have been wearing it for a couple days now, so I have developed some thoughts. But yeah, let's go ahead and put foundation on. Alright, foundation is on. I used my Dior Backstage in the shade 2. I got this little sample card here from one of my orders from NARS. It's the NARS Laguna bronzer, I think. I do not have this bronzer. I don't know if I tried it or not, but I have been using it. They give you enough in the little sample card for a couple applications, at least for me, because I don't put very much on. So I'm just going to go ahead and apply some of that today. Oh, flap fell. It's a pretty color. I don't feel like I need to run out and buy it. It does have like a bit of a sheen, so it does, you know, emphasize a couple of my pores here. But alright, let's add a little bit to the sides of my face. I usually put contour here. I don't really put a lot of bronzer, but okay. Shall we put a little bit of contour? Let's do it. I'm just going to do powder today just because I don't feel like, I don't know, I'm not going to fuss with it. So I'm just going to use my Smashbox, what is this? It's like, it's something from one of my masterclass palettes. But use whatever contour you have. Okay, for highlight, let's move on to highlight. So I got this Makeup by Mario highlight here. In the shade Golden, I was tossing up between the shade Pearl. Was it Pearl? I think it was. Opal? Pearl. Anyways, I ended up getting this one just because it seemed like it would blend into my skin more, and this one seemed to have a little bit more of that wet look. I have used it a couple times and I do like it. It does give a really soft glow, which I am into. You can build it up. It can be pretty blinding, but I like it. The only thing I don't know about is I feel like, see, like with my lights on, it looks blinding. I like the fact that it gives a slight, like, wet look to the skin. It seems like it has a clear base, so you don't get that cast when you turn your head. Then again, this shade is not a dark shade, but I was going for, I like the more of the wet look highlight kind of look, like the glass skin type trend. I like this highlight. However, I feel like it doesn't last all day. Like, the last couple times I've worn it, I felt like I would need to touch up if I went out in the evening after putting it on in the morning. And usually that doesn't happen with highlights. Like, usually I put highlight on and it's like there all day long. So I'm going to keep an eye on that, but I do love the finish of it. It looks better on this cheek than this cheek, but, you know, do we all have a side of our face that looks better than the other? I feel like this side of my cheek is better than this one. After a while of wearing it though, like of smiling, like I went out the other night and I was laughing a lot, and it like emphasized my lines, which I don't like, but then again I feel like highlighters just do that in general. Okay, moving on to blush. I don't have anything new, and what would look good with this eye look? Okay, so I think I'm just gonna go into one of my older palettes here. It's another Smashbox palette, that kind of thing here, but I'm going to take this blush here. It's like a plum, but it's also like, gives that like sunburned effect. It's an interesting color and I really like it. It's like a bronzy plum, if that makes any sense. What is happening to my cheek? That's interesting. Huh. Can you guys see that on film? Looks like I have like dark... Is that fallout that I wiped away? Oh my gosh. That's interesting. I've never seen that before. Alright, now that I think I put too much blush on. Can you guys see that on camera? Right here is like 3 little dark lines. I think that's the fallout from the eyeshadow that I didn't quite get wiped away properly. Oh well, like I said, good thing I'm not really going anywhere today. Not that it matters. Okay. And then I'm going to top it with my Natasha Denona Bloom palette. I like taking the cream shadow from here, and I love just tapping it over top of the highlight and the blush. It just helps blend everything in and gives it that like beautiful glass skin sheen. Like when you're turning your head in different angles, like you can like, it's just, I love it. So I've been doing that. Okay. What is next? Brows are done. I did those before. I did them first today just because, I don't know why, I wanted to change it up. But then I put my foundation on and I feel like it kind of like messed up my brows, which is why I don't like doing brows before foundation. I hate being careful when I'm putting on makeup sometimes. Sometimes I'm just not in the mood, you know? Okay, for the lower lash line, I think I'm going to stick with the theme that I have on my upper eyelid. So I'm going to first go in with my NARS pencil. Alright, I'm going to take the Froze and I'm going to start with that on the innermost part first. I'm going to put something different in the inner corner, like a gold, I think. So I'm just taking this just so I don't take the darker color too far. And then I'm going to take a, I was going to say a flat brush. It's a fluffy brush. It's a pencil brush. And I'm going to take that shade there. And I'm just going to take that on the outer edge. Oh no. And work it in. Oh no. Fallout. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and apply, I think I'm gonna do nude in the waterline, put mascara, and show you guys the completed look, and add the lip. Okay, so we are back. I did add a different color to the waterline. I just put white eyeliner, and then I added the pink from the Natasha Denona Circo Loco, the cotton candy. I added that to my waterline. Other than that, I have one more product. It's the Forget the Filler lip gloss from Lawless. I already put it on. It's just a clear baby pink gloss. It's supposed to like help make your lips look more plump. Like the title says, forget the filler. I don't think that it does increase my volume at all. I've worn it a few times so far. It does feel very hydrating on the lips. It does last a longer time just because it is thicker. It's not sticky. Like, I don't find it sticky at all. I do like a thicker gloss though, so if you don't like a thick gloss, then this probably is not going to be for you. So the wand is kind of big. Let me just take it out for you here. I'm just careful when I take it out because it does, as you can see, it does goop quite a bit. But the applicator is quite massive compared to a regular wand. Let me just show you here. So I just grabbed the closest thing to me. So regular wand and then the Lawless wand. What else was I going to say? The scent is very light. It is not overpowering. It's a very soft scent. Kind of like vanilla, but kind of like strawberries at the same time too, maybe. Something fruity. But it's very pretty. I like the way it wears. It feels good on the lips. As for, you know, forget the filler. We'll see about that. I don't think it's going to add significant volume. It says it features Maxi Lip, clinically proven to increase collagen, increase lip volume, improve hydration, and reduce lip folds. So, I mean, initially it doesn't, it looks very nice and soft. I have seen shinier glosses. Let me just, I also have the gloss from the Fenty Balm to compare. Oh, I already put this one back in. Oops. Give me one sec. So goopy. So goopy. Now I got a lot on there. So compared to the Fenty Gloss Balm, that's the Lawless applicator. I can see people with bigger lips liking the little doe foot that like hugs your lips. I don't really use it because I find it takes out a lot of product and I don't need all that product on my lips. I find that it can get goopy looking that way. But yeah, I had a bit of an issue when I first ordered it. I ordered one, it was a quarter full, so I took to Sephora reviews and then the Lawless website reviews, and then I found out that other people were getting their tubes less than full. But then it says a comment on the website saying that like the vials are 3.3 milliliters as it states on the package. Something to the effect of, basically, I don't know, I feel like some people might have been complaining because it is a bigger wand, and when you take it out of the tube it does decrease the actual product in the vial. However, I do think that there are some people who are getting their tubes like almost empty, because I mean I was one of them. I immediately ordered another one, and then I have a little video here that I will insert in just a couple seconds, so you can clearly see that there's less in one and there's more in the other. So I already returned the other one, but I did film a little clip of it so I can insert it. I will insert it now. Alright, so I got the two here. Here is the new one. Not sure if you're going to be able to tell on the viewfinder, but that's the new one. And then I'll take out the old one, or the first one I got. And as you can see here, there's significantly less product in the tube. Like, can you see that? It's like a quarter full. Versus this one, so much more product in it. Like, and then when you take the thing out, so it's really thick, so I have to do it carefully because I'm returning this one. So yeah, like as you can see here, compared to look at that goopy cloth. I mean, there is a significant amount that does go down when you take the giant wand out, but like, let's just compare for a second here. Like, really? Really? Significantly less, significantly more full. Like, do I have a black background? I'm just really trying to drive my point home right at this point in time. Alright, so yeah, as you can see, there was clearly a production issue with that tube, whether it, I think some people are getting their products less full, and some people are getting them more full, which it sucks. So there's obviously an inconsistency issue there. I don't know if I would buy it again. I do like the gloss, however, I think that there's other glosses that I do like more, like my Buxom gives the same cooling menthol sensation, but I forgot to mention this does give a slight, not as much as the Buxom, but a slight. But I guess maybe in time we will see how the lip gloss makes my lips look over time. Who knows? I think that's it. I don't think I have anything else to add to my face. Yeah, no, that's it. That's all. Well, oh yeah, and the NARS, but I already added that. I don't know what I'm trying to say right now. Anyways, I'm going to let you go because I get awkward at the end of these videos. I really don't know how to wrap them up, but it is what it is. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys will consider subscribing, and you guys will see me in my next video. Have a great day, guys. Bye.